Only those who try to resist temptation know how strong it is. You find out the strength of the army by fighting against it, not by giving in. You find out the strength of a wind by trying to walk against it, not by lying down. C.S. Lewis wrote that in 1943, while London burned, right now, 305 million people need humanitarian assistance. Gaza has more wounded children than anywhere in history. Ukraine struggles, Myanmar suffers, Sudan fades, and you think you're good because you feel bad about it. Your phone was made by workers earning very low wages. Your clothes, created by people in difficult conditions. Your investments may include companies involved in conflicts you oppose. You know this. But you've never had to choose between your comfort and your conscience. The richest 1% take 20% of global income. 37% of Americans can't afford a $400 emergency. The system may have imbalances. You participate in it, and you call yourself virtuous because you share posts about it. That's not virtue. That's avoidance dressed as principle. Lewis knew people who think they're good are most dangerous when tested because they've built their identity on untested righteousness, and when that cracks, they have nothing left. You don't know what you'd do if you were starving, what you'd sacrifice if desperate, what you'd compromise if your children's lives were threatened. You think you do, but you've never walked into a hurricane. The test is coming. Climate displacement, economic collapse, AI disruption. The comfortable distance between your values and your choices is disappearing, and you'll discover what you actually believe, not what you post. What you believe when believing costs everything. Every purchase is a vote, every investment a statement, every comfortable silence a choice. You've been choosing the easy path while pretending you're powerless. That's the lie keeping the system alive, that you're just one person, that your choices don't matter. But every soul that resists weakens the whole structure. Every person walking into the wind makes it easier for the next to stand. Right now, children face harm globally. Workers face challenges for products we enjoy. Environments face pressure for lifestyles we maintain. You can keep pretending you're good because you feel guilty, or start making choices that actually cost you something. Consider supporting companies with better practices. Consider investments aligned with your values. Consider leaders who represent your principles. It will be challenging. It may be more expensive. It might make you less popular. It will force you to examine how much of your identity involves difficult systems. But until you do, you don't know who you are. You don't know what your principles cost. You don't know if your goodness is real or just untested comfort. Lewis wrote about Christ facing evil's full force and never yielding. Everyone else breaks. Everyone finds their limit. Everyone discovers they're not as good as they thought. But the point isn't perfection. It's fighting, walking into the wind, discovering what you're made of when illusions fall away. They are falling away. The systems keeping your hands clean are breaking. The distance between choices and consequences is collapsing. You'll find out if your virtue was real or just luxury, if your principles were convictions or convenient opinions, if you chose to become who you claimed to be. The wind is rising, the test is here. Walk into it or lie down. But don't pretend you don't know the difference.